Trust me, by the time it's all done, everybody will want
I've never seen an
to.
owl up close.
Yeah. Well, this is the largest species of owl in the world. This is a Eurasian eagle owl. He's about 5.5 feet.
Look at that.
You know?
Owl holder.
It was a really smooth drive over here.
It was much better than anticipated. Hey, look, Raptor Rescue.
Oh, wow.
How about that for a logo? Super cool, like me
Oh, hi,
and
Jenna.
Jenna. I bet at one time somebody had a great idea that was going to be something up there.
You look really great lit up in lights.
I do?
Yeah.
You know, I'm planning on bringing some lights over from the studio and preparing to do the wrap thing.
On this episode of Fear Factor, you will have to get in this tub and eat this entire cake with all these rats.
Well, you see, I brought something very exotic. I brought Rocky, and then I brought something a little bit more mundane. But this is not just a turtle. This is a dragon. And wait until you see the short film Follow Me, because Henry here turns into a big dragon. Does it look like I sprayed him with olive oil this morning?
Did you?
Of course, that's what you do.
Give him a little shine up?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
What's our segment today?
Well, we're bringing 2 animals in, but we're doing the hometown hero.
It's all right, I haven't disturbed.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Fantastic. Is the table any help? Is the table a hindrance that can...
Doesn't matter to me. So I'll have the eagle owl on the left hand if I'm sitting over here. And so it'll be like this, and I'll bring him in and out because I know how he plays with the camera. That way I can talk to the host that way. And then when Jenna brings the tortoise in, I'll have the eagle owl like this. I'll ask for the tortoise. She'll bring it in, and we'll talk about him for a little bit.
Hello.
Howdy. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. What'd
This
you bring?
is Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. I'm Laura.
Finally,
Nice to meet you in flesh. Yeah. What'd you bring?
So we brought Henry the Russian tortoise, and we brought Rocky the eagle owl.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
we'll start with Rocky the eagle owl on the fist, and then she's going to hand Henry the Russian tortoise in from the side.
Fantastic.
It's really crazy around the area.
Oh yeah, well actually, did you see Chris Higgins hit this morning?
No.
He was standing in front of a car dealership and all the cars are underwater.
Oh no.
They're like up to the doors.
Yeah.
I was worried about you coming in. Just cause it's bad. It's bad.
Nothing stops me. Hey, Steve, how are you?
No snakes.
I brought no snakes. Yeah, we left the scorpions at home. We left the tarantulas at home, and we left the snakes at home.
I think you guys removed a snake from my house years ago, and I'm not even kidding.
Probably did.
I
mean, that's what we
believe you
do
did.
for a living.
And it was in the coil of the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
And whoever came
That
out
sounds
said that's
familiar.
where you always look first.
Yeah. But it basically starts like this. Somebody saw a snake in the house.
Yeah.
That's how it
And
started.
then you don't see the snake in the house.
And that's the frightening part.
It's in the house.
And that's the frightening part,
That's
right?
exactly why I called you guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Rocky
Kurt's
out just so
gonna
that
be
he
here.
can see everything and look around and.
I would get him comfortable over here.
Yep.
We're
And
gonna
then
put you in that very first
Can-
chair there, and then David next to
can
you.
somebody get Jenna some paper towels? I don't know if you know this or not, but owls are not potty trained.
Bring a bunch, Laura.
Not a bunch, just some. Actually, he's quite the famous movie star. He's been in 4 movies and 2 TV series.
Is that right?
And that's his purpose.
Here's Autumn.
We got him. Hi, Autumn.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm
Sorry.
good.
You're fine,
Okay,
yeah.
got
Well,
it.
let me move this over. Why don't we move this over there, Jenna? And the tortoise has been in film as well. So most recently we did a short film with the tortoise called Follow Me, which is just recently won an award through the St. Louis, is it St. Louis Film Festival or St. Louis
There's the St. Louis Filmmaker Showcase.
Filmmaker Showcase? Yeah. Henry, the tortoise, metamorphoses into this huge dragon, you know, and it's all about the imaginations of 2 little boys. This is Rocky. He's an 8-year-old Eurasian eagle owl, you know. And when we're done with the segment, everybody gets to hold him.
Oh, thanks. I'll take a pass.
Yeah.
I want to.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not good.
Trust me, by the time it's all done, everybody will want
I've never seen an
to.
owl up close.
Yeah. Well, this is the largest species of owl in the world. This is a Eurasian eagle owl. He's about 5.5 feet,
Look at that.
you know.
Owl holder.
Yeah.
How does he know to not fly?
Well, he's been around the block a few times. There's a mountain range that separates Asia and Europe, and it's the Mongolian mountain range. And so a lot of the animals that come from that area have the nomenclature Eurasian because they live on both sides of the mountain, on the European side and on the Asian side. So the money is going to go to our nonprofit called Raptor Rescue, Inc. And we actually provide first aid and injury stabilization at the injury site for birds of prey, like hawks and owls and eagles that get electrocuted, hit by cars, run into glass windows, all that sort of thing. We also provide all the transportation needed to get them to the hospital, to get them to the rehabilitation, and then to get them back to the release site, whenever that day may come. Yeah, so we've got 7 trucks running in the area, and so we're always somewhere pretty much close by. And we do a lot of stuff. And of course, everything. Cole is our videographer. He is our YouTuber and full-time on staff always. And so when we go do rescues, he captures it all and then edits it so that it's digestible and then puts it on our YouTube channel. You know, even my wife, you know, is answering comments. She answers all the comments on anything that says, "Oh, Michael's so good looking," you know, or "I want to date Bare Hands Baran." She answers all those comments.
How does she?
Oh, she's
There you go.
We've been married for 22 years, and she takes it all in stride. You know, she makes these little passive aggressive comments, kind of. You know, she's like, "Oh yeah, but if you really knew where he threw his dirty socks, you wouldn't have got," you know.
Well, it's so funny. Last night, I was like, man, it didn't rain at all today, and or just kind of missed us or whatever. And then, bam, woke up this morning. It's like,
Yeah, it's a whole different story.
whole different story.
Just don't stick your finger in his mouth.
I won't do that.
So if you ever do, well,
with mouth can't bite.
and we say that 1,000 times an event.
Yeah.
It's like that is the most common phrase that comes out of our mouths. Is like everything that has a mouth can bite. So, including your little sister, I say that all the time.
Exactly.
Why don't you jump on this side over here then?
Yeah, you know what? Kurt's gonna be in the middle of you guys if you want.
We've got a minute and a half to
It's
the
what you
bump
want.
shot. That's just.
Well,
How do you want to do this?
I'll let them.
Tell me if his lighting is good. What happened? Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, animals and small children.
Yes.
Yeah, you always go watch them.
Great children.
Hey, Michael Baran.
I didn't even know you were local.
You didn't?
Man, I would have quit my job years ago and produced you.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
make it
I
happen.
love turtles.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, they pooped on you.
Yep.
That's a good sign. That's a good omen.
Henry
The
the.
turtle had a little too much fiber.
So I have to read this this long intro. David Schulman, good to see you again. Where do you want me to stand?
In the
In the
middle.
middle.
In the middle.
Oh my God, next to that, I love that. You are barred owl, aren't you?
Great horned owl.
Great horn, I was
No,
gonna say
it's
that.
Eurasian eagle owl.
Yeah.
Everybody always thinks he's a great horned owl. That's why we use him in the movies as a great horned owl double.
Right. So would you ever be interested in coming back here for a couple seconds?
Oh, absolutely.
The whole gang?
Yeah.
Kurt's, she is prop only.
Your
Not
prop?
mine.
Just smile. You've talked on the show, though, on Discovery,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Well, on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been on.
What's that sound you always make? You go, ooh.
Yo!
Yo, that's a yo.
This is Cole. He's our.
Hi there.
He's a St. Louis local filmmaker.
I did.
So you're the one, you shoot all this.
Yeah.
I came in with Aaron Perlett for the American Mustache Institute a long time ago.
Did you really? I remember that.
Yeah, I was behind the scenes with him.
Yeah.
So,
I
yep.
used to have a mustache.
Yeah.
I was very proud of it.
This little guy was born during the middle part of September. Usually you don't see them this small because they hide under leaves. And what's amazing is that he could live to be at least 100 years of age.
Yeah,
so-
well, I can tell now through your creativity how you pull this off. I mean, it's a good show.
Yeah.
It really
15
is.
seconds to Blair.
I wouldn't do what you did, though. Like the one that got me were the raccoons.
Oh,
The
yeah.
babies, I mean, they'll just rip you apart.
They will.
How close can I get without?
Very close. Like he can get right up in there.
We'll
He's
find
used
out.
to it.
Oh, if you ever watch the Discovery Channel, perhaps you've seen the amazing Michael Bare Hands Baran rescuing wild animals in the show with his bare hands. I didn't know that it's based out of Imperial, Missouri. I also didn't know that Michael was a Navy vet. He was in submarines and served for 20 years in the Navy, even played his saxophone for a few presidents. I'm sure that's a story in itself. In civilian life, he opened the Wildlife Command Center located in Imperial, Missouri, and that's how he was discovered by the Discovery Channel Plus channel there. And today we honor him with our Proud to Serve Award for his service. Please welcome Michael Baran and David Schulman. We have the big check. We're going to do that, but first we want to talk to Mr. Baran. And you've got a very nice friend with you today.
Yeah,
So
you
you've
can
got
pet
way
him.
too close.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, his name's Rocky. He's a little bit of a diva. He really doesn't know he's an owl. He thinks he's a movie star.
That is the tamest owl I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Possibly because he is a movie star. What are you looking at? It's not a toupee. That's right. So how did you get started doing all this out of the Navy?
Well, you know, when I got out of the Navy, I'd spent a lot of time 700 feet underwater, and I'm just an old country boy from the swamps of Louisiana. I decided I was going to do something that I love to do, and I love working with animals. I was a falconer at the time, and people asked me to catch squirrels out of their attics
Right.
with my falcons and my hawks, and that didn't work out. So I bought some traps, caught a few squirrels. I found out that people really needed someone who could come in and help them with wild animal issues.
And you do it with your bare hands. That's what's crazy. Most people
Most of the
they'll
time.
use a little noose or something.
Yeah, so I like using my bare hands because I can feel the animal. I know how much pressure to put on it, how much to take off of it. But you know, there's always a time and a place to use proper equipment.
Right.
You know, sometimes you do have to use a snare. Sometimes you do have to use gloves. Sometimes you do have to just look into the soul of an eagle owl.
Yeah, he keeps looking at my head. Yeah.
I think he likes your bow tie.
Did you ever do any noodling down in Louisiana where you go for the catfish?
Oh yeah, whenever we were younger, that's just, we didn't know it was called noodling. We were fishing without bait and poles because we were just a little poor.
Well, you are a Navy veteran, and that's why you're here today, because of all the service that you did. And we've got David Schulman, and you have something from Brown & Brown. It's a pretty big check.
We do have a check. First, I just want to thank you for your service.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank
You
you.
helped our country.
Yeah.
You started a nonprofit. You come to people's homes, take lizards and possums out of their homes. So
And snakes.
We want to present you with a $500 check.
Oh,
from
thank you
Brown.
very much.
And
I
how will that
appreciate
money be used?
So all of this is going to go to our nonprofit, Raptor Rescue, Inc. And we need a piece of equipment, and this is going to be
How
perfect
about
for
that?
it.
It's
Yeah.
a good cause. It was a no-brainer choosing Michael, right?
Done deal.
Fantastic.
I appreciate it, yeah.
Congratulations, and check out that show on Discovery Plus.
Yeah, also check out our YouTube channel, Wildlife Command Center. We got a lot of great content there.
All right, we've got to take a little break. We'll be back with more Fox 2 News in the morning at 8. Right after that, who are you watching? You're watching us.
That was
So what kind of
great.
turtle is that?
So this is a Russian turtle, a Russian tortoise.
lobby this morning.
He's also a movie star. He's been in 2 short films here locally. Most recently, he was in a film that was showcased in the St. Louis Film Showcase. It's called Follow Me, and it's all about these 2 little boys with these grand imaginations. They come across a turtle, and then the turtle metamorphoses into a dragon, you know? And so,
You also had a snake that was used for something too, right?
yes, we've got several snakes that just love to be. There you go.
She was sleuthing.
I found one that had just been hit by
Okay,
a
wait,
car.
Perks, can we do one
Turtle
quick
or
photo
no?
before you have to head back?
Unfortunately, it died.
Here, let's put your check
And
up.
I contacted Walt Crawford. He
Squeeze
came
in there.
Oh yeah,
See
Walt
if
was
it's-
great.
I miss Walt.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you.
We became friends in 2012, and so I didn't know him that long, only a few years, but we became good friends just because we were both falconers, and he was into the birds of prey as I was.
Well, he was a regular.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he came on all the
Oh,
time.
that's cool. I can step in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
We've got about 6 different
Share
birds of prey.
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, I'd love
Yeah,
to.
okay, sweet. I'm down. Thank you, Perks.
Thank you.
Well, that turtle's keeping you busy.
I think so. Hey, shout out to Mary for being such a great volunteer, and Michael's hairdresser.
Yeah, she does a great job.
You got a photo shoot tonight?
Yes, we're going to be doing Viking photo shoot tonight.
Oh, sweet. I'll post some of that on our Patreon page.
And then we're also going to dress up in our pirate outfit to send it to the producer of Cursed Waters.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's the film you're shooting here in middle of July.
Yeah.
What are you doing on that? Can you say anything?
So we're actually doing quite a bit. Wildlife Command Center Movie Animals is a producer on the movie, and I am playing a pirate named Bear, who is very gung-ho to fight. And so, true to my nature, this would be the first movie I've done shirtless, because my costume is shirtless. So it's a good thing I've been working out.
Yeah, it's all paying off. Well, I grabbed the camera just to do a little outro for our Fox 2 Hometown Hero segment. Remember
And
that?
Yeah.
I do remember that. That was a while ago.
Took the back out.
It was quite the honor.
Oh, wow.
Do a little
Look
bit
at
of
that
touching up.
precision. We've now got the check up on the wall. Come to find out, the big checks, you can't take those to the bank. They're not actually checks.
Jenna had actually filled out all the paperwork and entered me in, and they chose us, and they ended up giving us a $500 check that we used towards buying a thermal imaging camera. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for turning that bell notification on so that every time we drop a new video, you are first to know.
Shout out to our Patreons.
Hey,
And Mary.
Patreon members.
Thanks, guys.
And all of our volunteers here at Wildlife Command Center and Raptor Rescue Inc. We appreciate everybody.
Later.
Later.